What's up, everybody? I'm the Ross Angel, and welcome to my first game captured video. Not from a camera, from a game capturer. I'm here with my Axton's explosive build. I have named it the Carpet Bomber build. I hope you enjoy, and let's get into it. You're gonna need saber turrets. That's essential. Well, let's start there. Yeah, we're gonna need that, or you can't do anything good in there. I added sentry, so I can keep it in, so we can keep the turret in there longer because there's a lot of skills that support it. Me when the turret's in there, and I felt like I should add something in ready. So, laser sight for flying enemies and for people at long distances. That's why that's there, and I felt like I should add something in willing for shields. I added a couple of things in able because I had some extra points. So there's that. Scorched Earth is gonna increase the effectiveness of the turret by adding explosives to it, by rockets per se. Onslaught. This basically, when I kill an enemy, I can run around my enemy very fast, shooting damage, shooting a lot of stuff at them with increased damage, or just setting the turret down and running away. Grenadier, I use singularity grenades, so I don't have any like Tiny Tina's things which increase the amount of grenades I have or anything. So I have this, keeps me in good supply of singularity grenades so I can gather my enemies up into one group. Crisis management, I add this so I wouldn't be useless without a shield. It's not going to be as good as if I have a shield, but with this I don't do terrible. Double up adds a second turret onto my turret. This will increase its damage and fire rate, ? And also adds slag to the bullets. This will be increased by its effectiveness with Scorched Earth, but it's part of a triple threat that I will show you later. Impact has increased gun damage. I don't know why you do this for the melee damage. I can't imagine anybody doing an Axton melee build, so that's just a little weird. Expertise, there's nothing good in that. Metal Storm, when you kill an enemy, it'll add a lot of fire rate to it, which will make it awesome. Every weapon I have in my current inventory will be awesome, with Metal Storm going on. Especially the Ogre. This next perk will show you why it's as effective. Or something, you get what I mean. Overload, basically, an Ogre with Metal Storm, you're not going to keep it in mag for very long, so Overload increases the mag size, letting you put more bullets downrange before you actually have to reload. So, that's effective. At least with the Ogre. Steady, this will help with recoil reduction of all the weapons I'm using, which is just great since all of them are explosive. It does increase rocket launcher damage, which I only use for second winds, and grenade damage I only use singularities to gather them up, so the damage caused by them is not exactly one of my concerns. So yeah, there's that. Now for the second of the triple threat, it increases turret health, and the thing that actually makes it one of the triple threat is its deploy range. I can put this in the middle of a group of enemies, and they'll all be distracted on it while I come up and shoot them in the back and hurt them a lot. Battlefront, while the turret's out, I do increased damage, grenade damage, and melee damage. I don't care about the melee damage. I don't really care about the grenade damage, but the gun damage is awesome. With the turret out longer, because of the perk over there to the left, it'll make me stick with gun damage for a lot longer. Do or Die allows me to throw grenades and fight for life, which will allow me to put singularity grenades down and gather them all up. With the increase of rocket launcher damage as well, I'll be able to shoot a rocket launcher and get up faster while they're all there gathered. I don't really care about the grenade damage, as I've said about 1 billion times now. Duty calls. It increases the damage and fire rate of non-elemental guns. I have been told that explosive is non-element. I feel that is true. If it's not, I've been misinformed. Ranger, if you played an Axton at all, you know what this is and don't even need to watch that. Nuke, it's the last part of the triple threat. I can basically deploy a turret in the middle of my enemies using Nuke to scatter them, and, with double up, it'll slag them all. So, yeah, they're slagged, separated, and screwed because I'm coming behind them to kill them. So, yes, the triple threat. I didn't add anything in survival because I was too busy adding the stuff in the other two skill trees to deal with that. There was no points left over except enable. Alright, now for the weapons, the Dirt Creamer. It's a Moxie weapon, as you can see right there, which will heal. I only use this for second winds. The blast radius makes that awesome. 10 million damage. The split doesn't really bother me because I'm going to be using it pretty much close range the whole time. So, yeah, you know who you are. it's effective completely. I love it. The Unkempt Herald is a great explosive pistol. The double penetrating version is the best version. I don't know anybody that would just go and stick with another Unkempt Herald prefix without trying to find a double penetrating one in the process. So yeah, the Ogre is a great explosive assault rifle. The Slippery makes it faster fire rate. With Metal Storm, it just makes the thing amazing. You're chewing up your enemies with explosives. They won't be able to really do anything to stop you. They won't even see you, if seeing was a problem for them. The Casual Carnage, it's just a beautiful, beautiful shotgun. This is great for mobbing, not so much for bosses, at least in my experience. But, to everybody their own, they do whatever. But I love that gun. It's beautiful. Just... Alright, the Seeker, I only use this thing for flying things, it's easier to kill them. The Derp Nukem. Derp is the extra damage prefix. I would use the Nukem more often, but the fact is, when I'm trying to aim more down to kill enemies that are behind me and stuff, the Nukem doesn't want to aim down. It wants to aim outward, so that's a little bit of a con more than a pro. And it's also hard to aim altogether, so there's that too. Alright, for now for this next beauty, Thunderbolt Fist, I actually don't intend to keep that. I just managed to get that beauty while farming for the Creamer, but just look at it. Look at that black bolt on it. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. The most beautiful pistol in the game. Just look at that design. It's just awesome. I prefer binary, but whatever. The Electric Puissant, or is that... Oh, that's the Slag Puissant Norfleet, sorry. This is good for running in and slagging everybody before you even start really shooting at them, or for second wins, and then the guys you don't kill already slag so that you can start shooting at them. The Baby Maker, I was disappointed that this was neither helped by my current relic, the Bee, nor duty calls, so it's kind of not a great gun, even with the help from those. The Electric Puissant Norfleet, I had that with me before I decided that the explosive build was what I wanted to do. I plan to give that to another character, so yes. The Maggie, again, same thing as the Baby Maker. The Bee and duty calls didn't help it. I had trouble taking down Tinder Snowflakes, little snowmen. So yeah. That, I intend to add an elemental version of that. The only reason I had that in my inventory is because I needed something to kill Jackenstein instead of Stream of Fire. Double Penetrating Unkempt Herald, it's the same exact stats as the one I currently have equipped. The only difference is the sight. So yeah, and what side to use depends on the mood I'm in. Yep, see, same stats there. Sword Explosion, I love it. Casual makes, more projectiles. I hate that TDR stock, but this thing is beautiful for mobbing and raid bosses. I use it against Tinder Snowflake and it's just fun. Especially with Metal Storm, it's destructive as hell. That I intend to sell. I'm trying to gather up the extra projectile shotgun variants, like Casual for Torg, there's Rustlers for Jacobs, Practicable for Hyperion, Assault for Bandit, and Gentle for TDR. So yeah, there's that. Alright, let's go on! Let's go on from the Torg shotguns, come on. I'm recording after the video, so that's why. That's why I'm doing this. Alright. That beauty, I was farming all day for a non-elemental Sandhawk. Surprisingly, I couldn't get one, but I got this beauty in the process, and I called it a day. The following day, I restarted Ultimate Ball Launcher mode and got myself a non-elemental version. We'll be going on to that later, though. Again, the extra projectile variants, I intend to give that to another character, preferably my Gauge when she's fully leveled up. She's getting really close, and I can't wait. So yeah, that's not going to stick with my Axton, but it is beautiful. I love it. So beautiful. Fortunately, it's corrosive. If it was non-elemental, it'd stay. I also intend to give the teapot away. So, the Speedy Roaster, I got that with another character. I got that. I stuck it in the Claptrap Vault with that character. Ended up not using it again, so I just took it out of my Axton, and now it's with there. The Cobra, Tum Tum. It was my very first Cobra drop. It was during the loot hunt, my very first one. It's lucky because it's Tum Tum, so it's got the crit hit and the extra weapon damage. Reserve Sandhawk, now not an elemental, and it's a Sandhawk. It's perfect for Axton. Perfect. The Evisceration Grog Nozzle has a blade, it's slag, it's moxies, it's awesome. It's very useful for melee builds too, which I'm not doing with Axton, at all. In fact, the idea is just stupid. So yeah. Next up, we have the Scorpio and the Law. I got those two from doing a mission. The stockpile relic increases the assault rifle mag by 76% and max grenade count by 4. I was using this with my Ogre before, but my current relic is doing better. But I still held on to this just in case. We'll talk about the relic later. The one I currently have equipped. So yeah, I need a soda. Sheriff's Badge. Sheriff's Badge, it increases pistol damage, but the one I currently have helps my Ungemmed Herald more than that, and we'll again talk about that later. So yeah, the Vault Hunter Relic, it's not worth selling because it's not worth very much. If I'm ever going to farm for rares, that's right there, ready for me. So yeah. These two skins I got, well, getting the Creamer, I've got a ridiculous amount of chubbies, so yeah, that was fun, though, killing them and getting those, if anybody wants them. That's just, I got that while farming for the Creamer. Those two, I was doing some missions, and I decided to farm for the explosive variants of those. The Explosive Fuster Cluck is not really good. I have not fully tested the Explosive Kiss of Death, but I can't imagine it being that great. So yeah, there's that. Alright, next up, we got the Cracked Sash. Again, chubby farming. I got the Inflammable Bee. It's a bee, it's inflammable. I intend to add the other element-proof variants later. But right now I'm stuck with the Elemental Bee. Sticky Longbow Quasar, again, that's the singularity I was talking about. It's a longbow, so I can tactically place it and pull enemies, closer together from, destroying them all with splash damage. The Explosive Relic, here's what I was talking about. Increases explosives by 39%. I have a bunch of explosive weapons, so that helps. And the Sheriff's Badge only increases pistol damage by 23%, while the 39% helps the Unkept Herald more than that. So yeah, it's a true beauty. It's hard to find these, but I found one. So yay. Whew, now the Heavy Gunner. This increases 3 of the perks I talked very highly about earlier: Metal Storm, Overload, and Steady. These 3 really help the Ogre preferably, but it'll help others as well. It also increases the team fire rate by 31%, so that's awesome. The BA ranks were on, and now it's time to show you what the time to get. So, oh yeah, I had a real bad itch, and so I was just trying to take care of that at the time. Alright. Time to cook some food.
Get ready to grab a beer and kick some rear, cause it's time for a beatdown bar brawl! Just pick a fight with the drunks and stay alive!
Yeah, stay alive. Hey. Just turn down
Greatness was getting old! Come closer! my cockatiel! You can't kill me! I'm already dead tomorrow!
This was my
Even in pain, will you shadow me? I have not killed anyone! Let's agree to disagree!
Thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll see you later. Bye!
I plucked the hair from the